Few parts of the UK's economy have been immune from worry about Brexit. The latest casualty, London's commercial property market. According to real estate firm Clutton's, prices in upmarket areas like Mayfair and Kensington have fallen by almost 10% this year. Andrew Thomas has advised on hundreds of millions of dollars worth of international deals in the capital. He says investors are thinking twice about tying up their money.
It's the confidence that's not really there, and the confidence is struck by what's happening politically. There's lots of enthusiasm for the UK. There's huge amounts of enthusiasm for London. But the lack of corporate investment in corporates and the lack of concern over stability of currency is really affecting the commercial market.
Much of that uncertainty is being driven by Brexit. The government now has a deal with the European Union, but it's unclear if British lawmakers will agree to it. If they don't, the outlook for the UK's economy would only worsen.
I think investors want certainty. I mean, the shadow of Brexit hangs over a lot of activity at the moment. Now, that hasn't stopped some parts of the market moving in, or some source of capital moving in and keep on expanding their London portfolios. But I think people want a sense of what the UK's relationship with the European Union is going to look like.
Although office prices have fallen in some key areas like here in Canary Wharf and the City of London, the picture across the less favoured areas of London is a bit more optimistic.
Experts say that's a sign that the UK's capital is still an attractive place for international money. Investors from South Korea, Singapore and Hong Kong have been particularly active in the markets this year.
Overseas buyers, they make up around 80 to 85% of our market. And if you look at Asia, for example, I mean, the Asian investors have been, the biggest investors in London of all time. They've probably invested around 30 billion in the last five years.
When it comes to offices, the financial services sector is most at risk from Brexit. So far, though, fewer than 1,000 jobs have moved away from London, according to a Reuters survey, and other industries are more than filling the gap.
It just goes to show that occupiers really do take a long-term view of London. We've seen some big names take space this year. The tech side of London has been particularly active. You look at what Facebook, you look at what Google have done, you look at what Amazon have done.
As economic uncertainty casts a cloud over investment, London's commercial real estate market is feeling the weight of the UK's decision to leave the EU. But given its historic role as a global hub, there's still plenty of appetite to do business here. Deal or no deal, or even no Brexit, that's unlikely to change. Nawied Jabarkhyl, TRT World, London.